Hey Simply family, Dave again. So this time is a video around Pow Wow. So I've really felt just to kind of remind us of some of these outposts that God's given us. Now Pow Wow we've had even longer than Riviera. Obviously this was one of the first major projects I guess God gave us as a church. We've done many things. We started in the rugby club, we were meeting in or I was having an office in the community centre, we were doing work with adult learning centre with different groups, and we're part of a community group, and they said there was no amenities in this area, and we just felt God stir us to take on an old fish and chip shop and convenience store, knock it through into one. And then over the years many people have been involved in this place, and it really is an important outpost. We're here right in the middle of the Kingsway estate. God's done a lot of work here over the years. Looks like they've even got just a board here, Sittings and Advice in here. And it's a very specific place for this community. And there's an opportunity really to connect with people here. This is where God originally gave us a vision of an arrow flying out of the other side of Teignmouth and landing here on this side of Teignmouth, and that this would be like a lighthouse. And at the moment they've got just a few volunteers working here. Again, would really value some extra volunteers, like we said before. But again, if you don't have the capacity or the ability to do that, using this place once again as for a coffee. It might not be the usual place you'd go to. You might want to go somewhere that's a bit more picturesque, but there's a real opportunity here to be able to chat, pray, share, just be there with the presence of God, just as I was saying in the Riviera. So I just want to go inside, have a quick word with, I think Lucy and Gav are on today. I think Gav's cooking, so I'll have a quick word with Lucy. This is the space, if you haven't seen it before. A little soft play area out here for families and kids, which is really cool. Obviously the main eating area, tiny little shop. There is just there. And then there is also like a comfy seating area with toilets out the back. So it really is well equipped for families. So I'm just gonna try and, I think Lucy's in the fridge there. So we'll just grab her in a minute. They've kind of, I guess they've only opened up for a little while, so they're obviously still getting things ready. There is a bit of food stuff here as well that people can help themselves to. I think actually, yeah, I didn't say over here, there is like a clothes rack as well. People can get clothes. So there's lots of different bits and pieces. Lucy, I know you're busy, but just to grab you for a second. Here's Lucy and Gav. Gav's there, busy working away. Just want to ask just I know this is very spontaneous and off the cuff, but just if you can just share with us one thing that encouraging thing that God's done recently or in this place.
I think the one thing that I could think of is one of the residents who we've known for years and years and years has spoken to about God and things, but has never shown any interest. But he keeps coming in and things, but just has lots of struggles. But last week he actually came in and made a point of having breakfast so he could sit down inside and chat, and was actually asking all about church and God and just my life and things like that. And I just felt like it was a softening, and so that was encouraging.
Brilliant, perfect. Thanks, Lucy. That's great. So yeah, just a story even just last week of, God working. Someone's been here time and time again, but literally just last week, and there's an opportunity to sit down and share faith. You see, there's a real encouragement not to give up, to keep persevering, that we will pray that God will break into people's lives. It's His work of the Holy Spirit that will change lives. So again, this is what I want to say when it comes here to Pow Wow. Come and use it. It's a place that God's given us for however long it is again, maybe for next month, years, whatever. But it is a place where the presence of God is, where we can come, where we can gather. And even if we don't have the capacity to help, we can at least be here. We can make a presence here for God. You might want to go normally down the beach, but come down here and have your coffee, have something to eat, or just have a chat. The guys would love to see you, but again, there might be an opportunity for the gospel as well. So that's it. It's Pow Wow. It's had Riviera as well. And again, like I said, be praying into these things, that God will use them for His glory.